Alright, today we're talking about rounding, and this is kind of a fast version after they've learned the number line. This is something that they can do to round their number pretty quickly. And I put the word estimate because they're going to see that a lot, especially on STAR, and they need to know that that means to round. So in the number 482, we're always going to say I want to round to the tens place. So I'm going to have the kids enter it like it would be a place value. And where's my tens place? It's right here. So I'm going to box the number, draw an arrow to its neighbor, and that arrow is going to tell me what I need to do. So it's pointing to a 2. So I always tell the kids, is 2 less than 4 or more than 5? In this case, it's less than 4. So 4 or less, we let it rest, and it stays the same. I'm just going to put stays the same. So in this case, everything before the box stays the same, so 4, and we said that 2 makes the 8 stay the same, and we just add a 0 for the place after. So 482 rounded to the nearest tens rounds to 480. If I take that same number, switch it up a little bit, do 487, I'm rounding to the nearest 10. I'm going to box the tens place, draw an arrow to its neighbor. Everything before the box is always going to stay the same. But now I'm looking at a 7, and 7 is more than 5. So if I have a 7, it would be 5 or more. We're always going to change the score. I'm putting change in big letters because we know that the number in the box is going to need to change. So 5 or more, change the score. So now my number needs to increase by 1. So if I increase it by 1, the 8 becomes a 9, and I add a 0 for the place after. So 487 rounded to the nearest 10 rounds up to 490. This also works if you have a number 1,345 and we round it to the nearest 100. I can go to the hundreds place, put a box, draw an arrow to its neighbor. Everything before the box stays the same. So now I'm looking. It's a 4. So I know that 4 is 4 or less. We let it rest. It stays the same. So my number stays the same. And I add 2 zeros for the 2 places after.